guys, I just got an email. Turns out Fiverr's changing Fiverr again, so let's go see what the heck it is that they're changing. By the way, my name is James, and I'm a top seller on Fiverr. And we're going to talk about all sorts of Fiverr things and voiceover things on this channel. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let's get into it. So, the thing they emailed us about is ad exposure, but actually, it looks like not that much has changed here. The only real thing here that they've changed is buyer inbox, which is a little bit different. It looks like directly into the inboxes of potential buyers, there will now be advertisements, which I don't know exactly how I feel about that. That could be good, that could be bad. I mean, more exposure is always good, and maybe they're looking for a way to get more exposure to these potential buyers, but putting it straight into their inbox as if it was a message from me, I feel like there might be some interactions back and forth, like, hey man, why are you randomly messaging me with your gig? It's kind of weird. I'll just read what they've got here. It says, inbox ads are advertisements that will be shown directly in a buyer's inbox. This is an expansion of the existing promoted gigs program, and the focus of inbox ads is to show your promoted gigs to relevant buyers directly in their inboxes. Note, buyers can hide specific inbox ads that they don't find relevant and or no longer wish to see. Basically, we're going to spam inboxes with our ads. Great. And then they get the chance to block you. So that's cool. How it's going to work for buyers. So number one, targeted buyers will see the ad as a contact card within their conversation list. Your contact card will have an ad badge next to your name, so they'll know that it was an ad. And when the buyer clicks on it, if they click on it, it will open a conversation widget as shown below. There's a little animation here. There, buyers can see your gig that won the placement through our auction mechanism. So same way that ads normally pop up when they're searching for gigs, now it's going to be showing up right in their inbox. Number two, after they click on the contact card, buyers will be able to interact with your ad. They'll be able to view and explore your gig card, check out your gig profile, and send a message to you, the seller. This is an important point. It says here that you'll only be charged for internal interactions that occur after the buyers click your card. So they're basically not going to say, hey, we showed your ad to all these people in their inbox. They never even looked at it, but we're going to tell you that you got impressions that way. So that's good at least. It's only going to actually count it as an interaction once they've actually clicked on it, looked at you, started trying to interact with you. Once a buyer sends you a message, you'll receive a notification similar to a new inbox conversation message. Note, you'll see the promoted badge at the top of the message, so you'll know that it came from one of these promotions. So here's a question. Do promoted ads actually work, and will they work better now that they're putting them in people's inboxes? Well, we can take a quick look and see how they've worked for me over the past little while. Oh, and look at that. They're telling us here too, hey, your ads are in inboxes now. So thanks for letting me know again. It looks like here we have an overall spend of $468. This is over the last 60 days, so about 2 months. And we have sales of $1,727. So all things considered, so this is just like a personal value judgment thing you've got to do. Like, would you spend $460 to make $1,700? I would. Now you have to factor in the time as well. Like say, any amount more than what you spend would be a good return, right? But there's also the work element that goes into that as well. So you have to think about it in that light. Also, there's a bit of an intangible factor here, as some of the people who do get promoted end up working with you multiple times, and eventually they do drop off of your promoted counting, which makes sense because that's just kind of become a client at that point. But realistically, if you're still making money over a long period of time off that same client, then yeah, having them come into your business from the promoted section makes tons of sense. So for me, promoted works really well, but its mileage is going to vary. It really depends on what's going on with you, so got to keep an eye on it. Lastly, the other thing they said in the email is, what's changing for sellers? And the answer is nothing, really. We'll just see how this goes, and you don't really need to change anything other than the thing you always have to do, which is just making sure you're making a great first impression with your gig pages, profile page, make sure your branding is on point, and that you're looking like a real business that they want to work with. So promotions are good for making money, but what's not good for making money is making no sales at all over the course of a month. And to avoid that, you got to check out this video right here where I explained how to not do that. Okay? Awesome. Check it out.